on my teeth.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on Tuesday night, featuring the Indiana Fever as they go up against the State Valkyries. Here with Sports, I'm Banafitemi. I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. You guys have your guard match. There's a lot of talent in the backcourt.
And I think that's something because most of the games that we cover, there's just so many skilled guards in this league.
Yeah, we definitely in that regard. Guard play here in W.
And so off the tip, it's Golden State. Pass to Stokes. Williams. Outside Hayes. Clock at 6. Now Burton. Three-pointer. Comes out of the gate empty. Mitchell outside. Now here's Billings. Now Mitchell. Caitlin Clark outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
It's Burton. It's a three-point game. Pass to Williams. Here's Stokes. Outside Hayes. It's hauled in by Boston.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. Here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the three. The Valkyries pull it in. Well, this is the first season of Valkyries basketball, so what's a realistic goal for this team?
Well, to me, Blake, it's about getting a solid base, an identity, a fan base, develop players, and you can't worry too much about wins and losses as an expansion team.
Just three to shoot. Here's Williams. No good on the three. Now here's Clark. Tight defense on her. The three ball. The rebound by Thornton.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very
outside Williams. Drop. Yes, and a nice assist from Caleb Thornton.
knew what she wanted to do all the teardrop.
And here's Indiana. Pass to Mitchell. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Banked in off the glass.
It's not just the size, and it's also her touch around the rim.
Golden State trailing here. Now Burton. The kick out to Williams. Now Burton. Hayes. 6 to shoot. 3, Kayla Thornton. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Well, if you want to be a forward in the modern WNBA, you have to stretch the defense with your shooting. Thornton with that three-point ability.
Now here's Mitchell. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Clark. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Off to a strong start offensively. She's got the touch.
Thornton outside. Williams. And here's Burton. Williams. It's hauled in by Boston.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
Here's Stokes. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Now here is Thornton. And again, Golden State with the triple.
Down quickly at both.
And so you come out with the three, I'm right back.
Everybody
Now here's Clark. 5 points in the game. Buries the long-range jumper.
strong response from Mitchell, one of the sweetest shots in the game. Kelsey has a great release.
Gordon outside. Pass to Williams. To the middle. Burton. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
Now here's Mitchell. She has 6. Clark can't hit. Here's Williams. Pass to Burton. And another basket for Golden State.
She burrowed her way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Now a decade in this league, Kayla Thornton gives this team experience.
Flexibility, too. I mean, she's had different roles in the W from starter to bench scorer. But Thornton is a great example for younger players that your game and your role can consistently evolve.
It's Burton. Pass to Stokes. Now Hayes unloads from 13 feet, and it's Billings with the rebound. Clark outside. And here is Mitchell. She's got 8. Launches a 3, and she's good on the 3 ball.
A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
Now here is Hayes. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Here's Williams. To the paint. Here's Stokes. It's hauled in by Boston.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And the Fever making a change here. Golden State with the ball. 6-point game. Thornton outside. Burton. Pass to Thornton. Nice D from Aerial Powers.
Well, they call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
Now Mitchell. Outside Billings. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside Powers. Here's Billings. And at last they get one to fall.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
Thornton outside. Valkyries with another miss. The Fever leading. Here's Clark. 8 points for her. Mitchell outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Down low. And that one's good. Stokes.
Good movement of the ball from Thornton. The wing by trade, she has a really nice vision. Pass
to Clark. outside. Kelsey Mitchell missing again. Inside. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
She is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
Mitchell with it. Over to the left wing. Caitlin Clark with the three. Stokes with the rebound. Golden State trailing here.
Yeah.
Now Harris. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Fever ahead, they're up by 3. And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break. And off we go. A close game now entering the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
It's been a lopsided affair as far as rebounding goes through one.
You want me to tell you what stands out in this game? What's standing out to me in this game? Look, as soon as the ball is hitting the rim, they're just crashing the glass. Solid job.
Pass to Fagmenle. Let's it go from deep. Just get it to drop.
The great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, pretty good.
Powers covering. Out to the right wing. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
No matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to cut it.
Indiana with the ball. 3-point lead. Outside McDonald. Right wing. Here's Boston. The Valkyries pull it in.
Surprise. Out of character for her to make those when the D's not.
And the shot goes down.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Now here's Powers. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Down low. Now here's Harris. She's guarded closely, and she drops it in from the low post.
Soft touch around the rim. You don't want Harris to catch you out of position inside.
From the arc. It's called in by Boston. And it's the Fever ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Harris. To the middle. Boston. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her team pocket, and it yielded great results.
Timeout call by Golden State. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. He's guarded by Boston. Pass to Ami here. Nice D from Aaliyah Boston.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
That's good, and it's Ari McDonald with the assist.
You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
And the 2023 Rookie of the Year, Aaliyah Boston, is a treat to watch.
Oh, yeah, she's a lot of fun. Personally, I love her passing, ability to run offense through the post. Boston is such an unselfish player, team first. Traits that we don't normally associate with first overall picks like her.
Now here's McDonald. Pass to Mitchell. That one drops for her.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Here's Hayes. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Shot clock at 5. He's guarded by Boston. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. The Fever with the lead. Boston sets a screen. Mitchell up top. Boston kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to McDonald. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize this team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint. It's the lefty, Hayes, ready to shoot the moment she gets the pass.
Timeout called the Fever. Well, we're just a little bit into the season, but we're getting a good sense of who the stand-up teams are.
That could change. A lot can happen between now and the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the ups and downs are hard to predict, no question. Injuries, trades, there are no sure things this early in the season.
And the Fever making a change here. Here's Powers. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clark outside. Powers. Back to Clark. Uncovered from beyond the arc and then some. Valkyries trail. Pass to Stokes. Williams. Here's Burton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the boards hard.
And that effort has really been the key to their lead.
Clark outside. Gets it to drop, and she's now shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Yeah, a very nice feed by Mitchell there. She's a team-oriented player who enjoys setting the table for open teammates.
Pass to Thornton. Outside Williams. To the left wing. Here's Stokes. Off target from 3-point range. Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded by Hayes. Clark outside. From past the arc. Stokes with the rebound. Outside Hayes. Good, and it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist.
You know, it wasn't the best start for her, but she's shaking it off here in the second.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 10. Pass to Clark. fires from deep. And again, Clark missing.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
And here's Williams. It's Burton. Shoots over Clark. Burton can't hit.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Now here's Mitchell. Caitlin Clark outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with the purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Pass to Burton. Williams. And that's out of bounds. Golden State retaining possession. And the Fever making a change here.
Into the lineup for Indiana. Boston, Monique Billings.
It's Burton. She's covered by Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. And again, Golden State no good.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and physical breadth of basketball, but win.
In your lunch.
The game. Shot from free throw range. Shot by Clark, no good. Golden State with the ball. Pass to Williams. Burton. And here's Stokes. Now here is Hayes. Outside Williams. And it's off from three-point range.
She's gotten cold, and I'm not sure she's their best option offensively as they look to cut this deficit.
Back to Mitchell. Clark, right side. Plenty of space. They grab their own miss. Boston. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
Well, the first player you should be boxing out, Aaliyah Boston. You cannot let her get going on the glass.
Here's Stokes. Takes the 13-footer. Williams can't get it to go.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Caitlin Clark outside. Good on the triple.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
You need some help as well.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Fever ahead, up by 16. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. And measuring up the shot. Oh, give it up for the participants.
Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. Man, it has been an incredible game here from Caitlin Clark.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Williams.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss. Putting up solid assist numbers out of the 2 position. Hayes, a good move.
Weaver with the ball. And here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Caitlin Clark outside. That shot. Thornton. She's got by Williams. And here's Hayes. The kick out to Williams. The three-pointer, no good.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Sees the opening and does not hesitate. Mitchell challenging this defense.
One thing that Sophie Cunningham brings to this team in bundles, energy.
Constantly moving on both ends. Cunningham has great length at 6'1". Is out there to add a spark to her team to mix it up a little bit.
Pass to Clark. Up and in on the layup.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Looking to end her cold spell. And Aaliyah Boston with the block.
Well, you need to know where Boston is there, picking up the block. Aaliyah just a menace defensively.
There's a screen by Billings. Off the mark there with the 3.
Yeah, so much for repeating the three-point barrage she put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second half.
Pass to Hayes. High arcing shot, and the rebound goes to the Fever.
Shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for them.
Boston outside. Caitlin Clark with the 3. And again, Clark missing. Difficult situation here for Golden State. Now here's Williams. Here's Thornton. She's guarded by Billings. Pass to Hayes. It's hauled in by Boston.
She hasn't had much success shooting the ball.
Here's Clark. Boston outside. Back to Clark. Shoots the 3. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Nice decision by Boston. She's got solid passing skills out of the post.
Time called here, and the Valkyries deciding to talk it over. There's no question about it. Caitlin Clark displaying her skill set today.
She is on fire from beyond the arc. They're giving her way too much room, and she's making them pay.
Here's Hayes. Now Burton. Kick by Thornton. For 3, Tiffany Hayes. And again, Golden State no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant. They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot today.
The defense unable to stop them even when they've gotten a hand up. It hasn't seemed to matter.
Up top, Williams. Hayes. 6 to shoot. It's Burton. She's covered by Clark. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Indiana with the ball. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. From deep, that one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Pass to Williams. A kick out to Hayes. Burton. To the paint. Here's Stokes. And Aaliyah Boston with the block. Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded by Hayes. Clark outside. This one for three. That one doesn't drop. They're really on back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor. Things are just not going their way.
Pass to Williams. With the floater. Tiffany Hayes for three. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Now Cunningham. Boston. She's guarded by Williams. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Valkyries. And a quick look at how the Indiana Fever's schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, and they're going to be playing the Aces in Las Vegas. Then on Tuesday, they continue the road trip heading out to Seattle to take on the Storm.
And you know, for that matchup with the Wings, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like that will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with it.
If they play up to their standard, guys, they can make it happen.
Puts up a three, connects from three-point range.
She can be dangerous from outside. And look, sure, she didn't get one in the first, but we don't live in the past, we live in the present, and we know she can hit them.
To the right side. Clark can't get it to go. Pass to Hayes. Williams. The three doesn't go for her.
Offensively, she's hurting them more than she's helping them this quarter.
Inside, Boston. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
That pass allowed her to get straight to the rim in perfect stride.
Williams. That's some good D by Kelsey Mitchell. And now, since halftime, they've only allowed points. Now here is Hayes. And here's Williams. Can't hit that. Mitchell. She's guarded by Williams. Outside Billings. Boston. Pass to Mitchell for three. She misses that time, but only 5 misses in her 11 shots from the field, as she's 6 of 11. Williams, she's covered by Mitchell. Williams inside. Kicks it out to Thornton. Williams. Again, the miss by Gabby Williams. To the inside. And that one's good. Billings.
Yeah, that's great ball movement by Kelsey Mitchell. Finds a way to get it to her open teammate.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Pass to Billings. Sinks that one from the post.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here's Hayes. Down low. Stokes. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Nice touch near the hoop.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thornton outside. Pass to Stokes. Williams. Looking to get it going. And here's Stokes. And it's Billings with the rebound. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Fever on top, just dominating this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Now Burton. Here's the three. And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
Wide open misses like that can be confidence shakers.
Bauer's shot is off. To the wing, right side. There's the three. The Fever pull it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
It's Burton. And here's Burton. And she didn't get quite enough under that one. Well, in terms of roster building for a front office, what would be your guys' approach? What's the key?
Easier said than done, but it's all about drafting well. Getting good contracts, it's basically a cheat code.
And I'll add, you also can extend those players. Even give them the core designation if you have to, which provides them with a 1-year fully guaranteed super contract. So all in all, guys, one great pick will change a franchise.
Fourth quarter now, we're just about a minute and a half in. Shot clock at 6. Misses from close range. There's the triple. And Powers pulls it down. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Harris. Outside McDonald. Offensive board. And it's in.
Their prowess inside has just been tremendous, guys. It's been no contest on the low block.
And really, Brian, until the defense puts up at least some resistance, they ought to just keep pounding them down low.
Fades. The Fever pull it in. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. McDonald, no good.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead.
To the paint. Here's a me here. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Now here's Powers. Guarded closely, and the shot goes in.
This defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. Their offense in the paint hasn't been up to par.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
And you look at the growth of the WNBA, incredible numbers all over the board the last few years.
Recently, the league saw highs in viewership and attendance. The WNBA was the fastest growing league brand as well.
It feels like there's been a tipping point reached. I mean, the WNBA has a lot of momentum at the moment, and they've done their best to take advantage of it.
And here's Indiana. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
Special delivery right there, fellas. Just a wonderful entry feed.
Pass to Burton. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
And there's a pick. Lets the 3 fly. Hole with the rebound. So it's Indiana now. Harris with it. Pass to McDonald. Now here's Powers for 3. That shot, no good. One thing we can all agree on, it's great to see the WNBA continue to expand.
Yeah, the Bay Area finally got a team, and they followed that up quickly by announcing teams in Toronto and Portland.
And remember, too, 3 more teams are coming after those 2 in Toronto and Portland. And beyond those 3 teams that they're going to add, the league got so many bids from pretty much everywhere in this country and in Canada as well.
In for the Valkyries,
It's Burton. Pass to Stokes. Here's Hayes. Now Stokes. Comes up empty down low.
I like the D. They weren't about to swing the door open and let her cruise in for the layup. Good job.
And McDonald gets it to go.
Elite when it comes to leaping. McDonald can more than handle herself down low.
And here's Burton. Pass to Williams. Outside Hayes. It's good from long range.
Getting great lift on her shot. Hayes can really drain him from 3.
And it's the Fever ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Aerial Powers.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Outside Hayes. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Stokes.
That rebound and the follow, it shows you what she's all about. Gritty, determined, and a soft touch to match.
Back to McDonald. And looking at the last couple of WNBA champions, seems like we're in the super team era, fellas.
Yeah, I mean, New York and Las Vegas went with super high-end talent, and they've won the last few titles.
Yeah, take stars taking a little less to play together. That's the big key of it. But if you have 3 of the top 15 or so players, I mean, you have got a great chance to win it all.
Clock at 6. Picked by Thornton. Hayes. Again, Tiffany Hayes missing. So it's Indiana now. Pass to McDonald. Now here's Harris. Fires for 3. Stokes with the rebound. Tiffany Hayes on the wing, guarded by McDonald. It's Burton. Outside Williams, looking to get back on track. Harry McDonald with some nice D.
Switching baskets must have really thrown her off because she can't get anything to fall this half.
Outside Powers. Pass to Harris. On the wing, Gary McDonald. No good on the triple.
Well, she's definitely a threat from deep, but it just hasn't been going for her tonight. She might want to avoid that shot for a while.
The three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Harris. D right on her. Again, the miss by the Fever. Outside Williams. Defending. Williams can't get it to go. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them and an enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.